You break free from the egg, gasping into the shallow water of the riverbank. The world is murky, crowded with hundreds of siblings just like you. For a heartbeat, it feels safe, because your father has been here, circling, guarding, keeping watch. But fathers don't stay. After only a few days, he vanishes into the current, leaving you behind. No warning, no protection, only emptiness. And now the truth sets in. You are alone, small, soft, and utterly exposed. You dart toward the glitter of your first meal, a tiny water flea drifting in the light. It crunches between your jaws, filling you with the taste of life for the very first time. But before you can swallow again, the water shifts. Something is watching. From the shadows, a shape lunges, a diving beetle larva, its jaws curved like needles. It grabs one of your brothers, piercing his body, draining him alive as he thrashes in silence. Then its glassy eyes turn toward you. You freeze, your fins trembling. There is no father to protect you, no wall of safety. Only you, and the monster that hunts in the same water where you were born. This is your welcome to the world, a childhood measured not in days, but in chances to escape. 3 weeks crawl by. Your body is bigger now, your stripes sharper, your fins beating stronger against the current. You are no longer a helpless fry. You are a hunter. At the water's edge, you rise and strike. Mosquito larvae wriggle at the surface, and you snap them down one after another. For the first time, you feel speed, control, even pride. This is your river. This is your kingdom. But kings don't last long here. The water darkens. A shadow glides beneath you, smooth, deliberate. A young bass, twice your size, its mouth wide enough to swallow you whole. You dart into the weeds, heart hammering, but the bass follows, snapping inches from your tail. The water churns with its hunger. One mistake, one slow stroke, and you'll vanish into its belly. And then, sudden silence. The bass disappears. For a moment you think you've survived, but survival never comes so easy. The surface explodes. A heron's beak spears down like a blade, stabbing into the water beside you. Wings beat above, casting the river in shadow. The bird's eyes lock onto you, sharp and merciless. You twist, fleeing into the mud, your body trembling as the heron strikes again and again, each lunge a heartbeat from ending you. Somehow, you escape. The bird rises, the bass retreats, and the water grows still once more. But you know the truth now. The danger does not choose. It comes from below. It comes from above. And it never stops. Half a year in the river, and you've grown bold. Your body is longer, your strikes faster, your confidence swelling with every hunt. To the minnows and insects you devour, you are already a monster. But monsters bleed too. The water trembles with an unfamiliar scent, metal, oil, and something sweet. A shiny lure drifts past, twitching as though alive. Instinct screams, prey. You lunge. Agony rips through your jaw. The world jerks upward as you thrash, dragged by an invisible force. The surface shatters and light blinds you. You are lifted into the air, gasping, writhing, until you slam against cold human hands. A child stares at you with wide eyes, laughing. His rod is decorated with bright cartoons. Your first capture made with a toy. You are nothing but entertainment. His fingers pinch your slimy skin, holding you tight. And then, lips press against you. A kiss. Mockery. Your body convulses as he tosses you back into the water like trash. You sink, dazed, bleeding, humiliated. But before you can heal, the lure flashes again. Another hook, another hand, another throw. The river has taught you predators lurk above and below, but nothing prepared you for this. A hunter that doesn't need to eat you to make you suffer. 2 years in, and the river has changed you. Your body is heavier, your jaws stronger, your hunger deeper. You no longer chase insects, you stalk fish. One day, the water brings you a gift. A carp, wounded and slow, its scales dulled, its movements clumsy. Blood drifts from its side, a red ribbon swirling through the current. To you, it is a banquet. You strike, tearing into its flesh, ripping free mouthfuls that fill your gut. For a moment, you are king of the shallows. For a moment, you forget fear. But the river never lets you rule for long. A ripple slices the surface. From the bank, sleek fur dives in, a river otter, swift and merciless. Its teeth glint as it barrels through the water straight for your feast. You bolt, vanishing into the reeds as the otter clamps down on the carp, tearing it apart with ease. You think you're safe, but below, the mud shifts. A snapping turtle rises, its shell like stone, its jaws like a bear trap. It lunges, aiming not for the carp, not for scraps, but for you. You twist away, its jaws slamming shut inches from your tail, the crack echoing like thunder through the water. The turtle settles, waiting, its ancient eyes unblinking. The otter circles above, gnawing what remains of the carp. 2 predators, 2 worlds, crushing you between them. You hold still, every muscle trembling, hidden in the reeds. Your stomach growls, but you dare not move. The feast is over. The river has reminded you once again. Here, food is never free. 3 years have passed. You have carved your place in the river, fast, strong, cautious. But nothing can prepare you for the fury of water itself. The rain begins light, tapping the surface in silver rings. But soon, the sky opens. A roar replaces the calm, and the river swells, surging with unstoppable force. Branches whip past. Whole trees are torn from the bank. The current grabs you, dragging you into chaos. You slam against rocks, your fins shredded, your gills burning with silt. Around you, carp thrash helplessly, pulled into the torrent alongside you. For once, predator and prey share the same terror. The current shoves you into a pit carved by the flood, a dark depression in the riverbed. You circle, gasping, realizing the truth. This is no shelter. It is a trap. The walls are steep, the current weaker inside, but every attempt to swim upward pulls you back down. Carp gather with you, dozens of bodies crashing into one another, eyes wide, mouths open in silent panic. The oxygen thins. The water grows heavy. One by one, the carp begin to float sideways, their gills faltering. You push upward again, your body screaming, your strength draining. For a moment, you think you'll join them, another corpse in the pit. Then, a crack. The flood shifts the bank above, breaking a channel. Fresh current surges in, pulling you with it, dragging you out of the pit and back into the river's main flow. You survive, barely, but as you look back, the pit is filled with bodies, a mass grave carved by the storm. The river has spared you this time, but it has shown you how easily it can decide otherwise. 4 years in, and the river has hardened you. Your body is broad, your muscles thick, your whiskers twitching with every vibration in the current. You've learned how to dodge, when to hide, when to strike. But today, all of that is tested. The water grows still, not silent, just tense, heavy, as though holding its breath. You sense it before you see it, a shadow, massive, unmoving, half buried in the mud. Then, it stirs. The snapping turtle, older than you can imagine, its shell cracked with scars, its eyes ancient and patient. It has seen countless floods, countless fish, countless battles. And now, it has seen you. The strike is sudden. Jaws like stone vault forward, the current exploding around them. You twist aside, the water erupting with the snap of its bite. The sound is thunder underwater, a sound that ends lives. You dart left, then right, your tail whipping, but the turtle follows, slow, deliberate, unstoppable. Every time you evade, it inches closer, forcing you toward the rocks. Your strength is speed, its strength is inevitability. It lunges again, jaws slamming shut around your tail. Agony rips through you as scales tear. You thrash, muscles burning, twisting with everything you have. The turtle digs in, refusing to let go. Then, the river itself intervenes. A boulder, loosened by the flood weeks before, shifts from the bank. It crashes downward, slamming onto the turtle's shell. Mud erupts, clouds the water, and the ancient predator reels. The grip loosens. You rip free, trailing blood, vanishing into the current. Behind you, the turtle thrashes beneath the weight of stone, trapped. For now, you survive. But you know the truth. That turtle will endure. It has for centuries. And one day, when the river favors it again, it will be waiting. 6 winters have carved themselves into your body. Your whiskers are longer, your scales dulled, your strength tempered by every predator, every flood, every hook. You are no longer fragile. You are a survivor. But even survivors cannot escape the river forever. The water freezes. The surface hardens into glass, sealing the sky away. You sink deeper, slower, your gills aching for the thin thread of oxygen trapped below the ice. Hunger gnaws at you, but there is little left to eat. Then, a shadow above. A spear plunges through the ice, stabbing into the water, piercing the current where you drift. It misses, but the shock ripples through you. Humans again. Even in the dead of winter, their reach finds you. You escape into the deep, hiding in the silt, waiting for warmth to return. And when spring finally comes, the river swells with life again. You breathe easier. You think for a moment you've made it. But the sky darkens. A storm rises, wind howling, tearing at the trees above the bank. The rain pounds the surface until it breaks into chaos. The river thrashes, branches snapping, trunks bending. And then, it happens. A giant oak, roots loosened by years of floods, tips and falls. The earth cracks, the water screams, and the tree crashes down. The trunk slams into you, pinning your body against the riverbed. Your tail thrashes, your gills flare, but the weight is absolute. The current roars past, carrying life onward, while you remain trapped beneath silence and wood. For 6 years, you fought predators, floods, hooks, and hunger. But in the end, it is not teeth or claws that end you. It is the river itself, burying you in the place where you were born. You survived the life of a catfish, at least until now. But tell me, which creature should I cover next? Drop your idea in the comments because your pick might become the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss the next story of survival.